What is up, guys? Bramblebro here, and I just wanted to make a quick video today because there was a small little Nintendo Direct this morning, Nintendo Direct Micro actually, which was actually very surprising to me considering E3 is only a couple weeks away now, but it makes sense because Japan had one yesterday, and so it's basically just the American version of that. And so the first big announcement, or it's not really big, but Chibi Robo Ziplash, for the 3DS, which is a platformer, which is interesting since Chibi Robo's never done that before, but it's a step up from, I don't know if anyone played, what was the one on 3DS before, Chibi Robo like Photo Finder or something. That game was terrible. It was absolutely awful. I got it and it was terrible. But so I guess this is a step up, coming out in October. Cooler thing with that, I'm gonna get it, but you can sort of like use your zip line and solve puzzles and whatever. It seems pretty cool, and it's coming with a Chibi Robo amiibo, launching exclusively in some kind of bundle in October, which seems pretty cool. Another cool thing that was announced was Dr. Mario Miracle Cure, also for the 3DS, which is actually coming out on June 11th, so just a week or so away now. And it's adding a new item called the Miracle Cure, and it just does a bunch of different things, but if you're like a hardcore Dr. Mario fan and don't want all this new stuff, you can just turn it all off. And you can actually play with the Dr. Luigi capsules from Dr. Luigi on the Wii U, which is pretty interesting. And I don't know how much it's going to cost because they didn't announce that, but I hope to God it's not full $40 because that'd be stupid. But it definitely does look cool, and I will get it. And it's got download play, online play, you know, all the different multiplayer options, which is very cool. Another announcement was that Bravely Second End Layer is going to be coming to America, so that's pretty cool. I figured it would. I haven't played the original, but I've heard good things about it, so I feel like I might pick the first one up and pick this one up. Yeah, so it definitely seems cool. It also is confirmed for Europe. They didn't talk about it in the Direct, but Nintendo Europe tweeted about it, so that's cool for Europe. Another announcement, this is probably the most interesting one to me. It wasn't really an announcement, it was announced maybe a week and a half ago on Pokemon.com, but Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon got its first little trailer. And I'm concerned on a number of levels with this game. I don't know, I mean, I know that outside of the main Pokemon games, the spin-offs aren't super popular, but I'm a huge fan of the spin-offs as well, and I really liked... I got the original Mystery Dungeon, the Red Rescue Team, on its release date as a kid. It was probably the first Pokemon game I got on its release date. So that was a long time ago. So, and I didn't ever play that one a whole lot because back then I didn't play a lot of video games. And I never really got through it, and I still have the copy, and I've never beaten it. But when Explorers of Time and Darkness came out, it was a totally different thing. I was really into Diamond and Pearl, and I was really excited about them. And they were great games. I've replayed them again several times since then, and I mean, they're just great games. Story-wise, I love Primal Dialga. Just, like, the whole game was just perfect, you know, like, it was really a good game. I liked... And then Sky, of course, Explorers of Sky came out, it was basically the same game, but, you know, so what? It was just as good as the other ones. I mean, it was fantastic. But then Gates to Infinity comes out, and I am really excited, you know, because it had been 5 years since a Mystery Dungeon game had come out, or, well, I mean, if you include Sky, it had only been 4, but I mean, since a new one came out, really, it had been 5. So, and it was, and there'd been no new Ranger game, so it'd been a while since a spin-off, because Ranger had, I think the last Ranger game was in 2010. So, I mean, I was pretty excited for it. But it was terrible. It was a terrible, okay, this is why I think it was a terrible game. I don't know whether it's well liked or not. I know that it didn't sell as well as Time and Darkness, and I can only imagine why. Because the first problem I have with it is that there's no, like, at the beginning of the first two Mystery Dungeon games, there was like a little quiz you'd take, right? And it would ask you questions and assign you a Pokemon at random. You didn't pick, you know, it took care, you would answer the questions as a human being, you know, as your real life person, you know. It would ask you questions, and you'd answer them how you would actually answer them in real life, and would, you know, it would assign you, and it was really cool, you know, because, like, when playing through some games, I really wanted to get Turtwig, And I actually ended up getting Turtwig off of random chance anyway, which I thought was really cool. You know, like that was cool to me. You know, I don't know. But in this new Gates to Infinity, you just got to choose. And to make that worse, where in like Explorers of Time and Darkness there was maybe 18 different Pokemon to get because there was all the starters, and Sky added some more, you know. So there was actually quite a few. Well, Gates to Infinity had 4. It had Pikachu and the 3 starters. That was it, as far as I remember. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I believe there was only 4, and you chose. You know what I mean? Now that was where I first took issue with it. Where I second took issue with it was whereas in Explorers of Time and Darkness, the game is literally about you as a human being becoming a Pokemon. You know, the game is supposed to represent you as a person, as a Pokemon. You know what I mean? And you have this partner Pokemon throughout the game who finds you in each game. And in the first and second games, the other partner Pokemon's in like a state of disbelief that you are, you know, a Pokemon. You know, you're in a state of disbelief that you're a Pokemon. Like, you're in shock, you know, that you're a Pokemon, and so is your partner. Your partner can't believe that a human turned into a Pokemon, so on and so forth. Well, in this game, there's literally the line of dialogue. It's stupid. It's like one of the dumbest things, and I don't get it. But anyway, you tell your partner Pokemon that you're a human that turned into a Pokemon, and literally, there's no disbelief. The partner Pokemon literally just says, I think, exact line words, I don't know why, but I believe you. Just plain as day. That's it, you know? I don't know. Like, something about that bothers me, whereas I don't know. That's my first concern, that it's not going to be good, you know? As we can already see from the trailer, there's a selection. You get to choose your Pokemon, which throws my want of the quiz again out of the door, but that doesn't really matter if the gameplay is good. But as we all know, what were the last 2 Pokemon spin-off games? Well, Pokemon Shuffle and Pokemon, the new Rumble one, Pokemon Rumble World or whatever. My concern is that Super Mystery Dungeon is going to be another free-to-play. And I'm not one of the people who hates the free-to-plays. But I mean, imagine how easy it would be to make Mystery Dungeon a free-to-play, right? I mean, like, each dungeon's locked behind a paywall, you know what I mean? It's easy. It'd be really easy to do. And I'm just worried that they're going to do it. And I really don't want them to. I want this to be a full Pokemon spin-off. You know, I want that. And I want it to be good. You know, I want it to not have a terrible story. I didn't like Gates to Infinity story. But anyway, I'm getting a lot bit off of my topic, and let me move on. So another game that was announced was Little Battlers Experience. I don't even know what it is, but it's based off of a popular anime and toy line. So popular that I've never heard of it. And you build robots. That's cool. I'm not buying it. Yeah, and so for Wii U, they announced that it's out now, but when I'm recording this, but a new weapon that ends at 85 rapid fire, which we already knew about out of the Prima guide, but it came out, and the Port Mackerel map came out, and the ranked battle mode came out, and it's actually really good. My only issue I take with it is that for something that's based off of scores so much, it really sort of is random whether you win or not, you know, to a degree, because you can be the best player in the world, but you're thrown in a team of 3 terrible players, and I know it can happen vice versa too, but I mean, you could be losing matches based off of nothing, you know what I mean, based off of absolutely no reason at all in regards to your skill. But you know, overall, it's a pretty fun new mode as opposed to what we've had. I do like the like where you have like one zone, the splat zones, I think it's what it's called, where you just have one zone you're trying to control as opposed to the whole map. It's interesting, you know, it's definitely interesting. But yeah, it's pretty. They basically had the ranked battle mode locked until enough people reached level 10, but apparently a lot of people did, and it unlocked really quickly, which was really cool. Of course, the Art Academy Home Studio, which was announced God knows how long ago, I think it's actually coming out now. I feel like that was announced a long time ago and never came out. But it's coming out on June 25th, so if you're into drawing, you can upload time-lapse replays to your YouTube accounts. That's pretty cool, actually. And then Project Treasure, which was talked about a while back, but the first trailer, it wasn't in the Direct, but it's on Nintendo's YouTube channel. And the last thing was just the announcement of Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. And it's gonna be out on the Wii U and 3DS. I liked the first ones in 2008. You know, it was like this original concept. I liked them in 2010, the Winter Games. You know, that was cool. I didn't care about 2012 because it was, you know, it's Summer Games again. And I think I did get 2014, but wait, no, I didn't even get 2014. I haven't gotten anything since 2010. I didn't get 2012 and I didn't get 2014 because it doesn't feel like anything new. What's nice about these ones is there's actually some new things. There's soccer or football, you know, whichever, rugby and beach volleyball. Wait, that's not new. Rugby's new. I think it's soccer or not. No, it's a golf, because golf's becoming an Olympic sport again. So they put golf in this one, which I think is cool. You know, that's something at least new. You know, that's something different. And that's pretty much it. You know, that's actually pretty interesting. One other thing Bill Trinan said was that the E3 was going to be focusing on games coming out through 2015 and early 2016, which makes me wonder, like, what's going to be announced. I'll do a video on my E3 speculations separately, because I have a lot of them. But I hope you did enjoy this video. I enjoyed the Direct. It was interesting. Nothing major, you know, but sorry I rambled a little bit on my Super Pokemon Mystery Dungeon thing, but yeah, thanks for watching, and expect more Nintendo news videos soon, because I do like talking about this stuff, and it gives me a break from the Minecraft videos, which I do enjoy, but, you know. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, let me know if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing, and thank you so much for watching.